First things first, I hate the word dieting associated with eating healthy foods. Honestly, wish it didn't exist. Really, the word that I want to use is tracking. So when it comes to eating, to either for your fitness goals, to gain weight or lose weight, you're going to track the food that you eat for those goals. So to simplify that, you need to be eating some food that has mainly protein in it. You need to have a food that has mainly carbs. You need to have a food that has mainly fat. Those three, your carbs, protein, and fat, are going to be the most important aspects of the diet. There's a huge misconception about tracking calories. Tracking calories can lead to you pointlessly eating food simply because you're trying to hit a calorie goal, when in fact those foods aren't nutritionally dense and they're not really the right foods to get you either that protein, carbs, or fat. As far as protein sources go, the best one is chicken breast. When it comes to red meat, no matter if it's steak, ground beef, anything like that, it's just going to have a high level of fat in it. And sometimes when it comes to eating a lot of it or eating less of it for a cut, it's just not realistic to keep the red meat in your diet. But chicken breast, on the other hand, has little to no fat, like 0.5 grams per serving, so you can eat as much of it as you want. If you're on a bulk, you can scale it up. If you're on a cut, you can scale it down. It doesn't matter. It's not going to give you too much fat to where it's going to affect the rest of your food. And a lot of people say, okay, I want to eat fish. Okay, fish is okay, but at the end of the day, it has a very little amount of protein in it. So if you're on a bulk or you're a bigger person, and you have a high protein number that you need to hit for the day, you're going to have to eat a shit ton of fish to hit that. And that's when shit starts getting expensive. Expensive is not simple, you feel me? And it's not, you can't maintain that. So, that's why I just stick to chicken breast. It's decently priced, mainly protein, and it's just, it just works out the best. When it comes to your carb source, the main two carb sources that I eat are oats, rice, and Gatorade. Most confusing is Gatorade. There's a huge stigma out there. Oh, Gatorade is not healthy. Gatorade is this and that. Problem is, a lot of people are just using it wrong. There's a huge thing about, okay, prioritize protein post-workout. Well, protein is not what's getting burned during your workout. What's getting burned during your workout is carbs. So in order for your muscles to go ahead and start to recover from the workout that you had, you need to have a fast-acting carb that's going to go back into your muscles and refill those storages, which is called your glycogen storages, but we can talk about that later. But, the Gatorade is a fast-acting carb. You can also eat, candy, but, that's not, candy's going to have a high level of sugar in it. But the fast-acting carb in Gatorade is called dextrose. Dextrose is also found in Rice Krispie Treats, so Rice Krispie Treats are also a great post-workout carb, but that's what you need to be eating after your workout. Chug your Gatorade and you're good. But as far as the oats and the rice, neither of them have high levels of fat. They don't have extra protein in it. And as you know, the protein that it does have in it is just brownie points. So like I said, for your cut or your bulk, you can scale it up as high as you need to, and you don't have to worry about that, cutting into your other numbers, which is your protein or your fat. Which is why I choose rice or oats, and they're both relatively cheap. As far as for your fats, I hate how it says on the carton of eggs, good protein source. Eggs don't got no protein in it at all. They have no protein in it, like 5 grams. If you're going to try and get a decent amount of protein, you're going to have to eat like 9 eggs. But eggs are a great fat source, and they also have all of the essential amino acids. People say peanut butter is going to have a high level of sugar in it. It's too much carbs. It's going to bleed over. But like mixed nuts, it's going to have a little bit of protein in it, a little bit of carbs, high level of fat. But those are healthy fats. And a lot of people don't know, having your healthy fats in your diet is actually what's going to aid you in producing testosterone and also growth hormone. So if you're not getting your fats in, your muscles are not growing. Your protein, your carbs, and your fat are all equally important. If you're not, getting all of those in at the same level and make sure you're hitting those numbers for your goals on the daily basis, you're going to be missing out on gains. Basically just wasting your money, you're wasting your time. It doesn't matter. But yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. Chicken, rice, mixed nuts for lunch and dinner. And then for breakfast in the morning, I like to eat oats and eggs. Let me know any questions y'all got in the comments. And that's it. Stay consistent in anything you're doing. Whether it be making money, saving money, mental well-being, nutrition, fitness. See you through. Anyhow, my word is going to work out. It's your boy Mal Chilla. Checking out.
Love my mom ever hit the way that she be weekend shit. Got me struck the fuck out. Get the fuck out to the first about. Steady get into that pay. I really just stay out the way. Chilled out, laid up with my little baby.